All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome into Jammin' Sports on this Tuesday. We're on a little bit late tonight. We had a Fair Board meeting. Fair Board meeting actually went faster than we thought it would go, but I just got in recently. And so instead of 3 games, we're doing 2 games tonight. Our doubleheader will have the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions, a big game in the NFC Central. And then after that, we will have the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Green Bay Packers from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. And let me turn that off. There we go. All right, the Bears come in at 3-3, 1 game behind Detroit, Minnesota, and Green Bay. We have a 3-way tie for first in the NFC Central at the moment. The Lions, Packers, and Vikings are all 4-2. The Bears are 1 game back at 3-3. Jax is in the room. Jax is taking the Bears. Gracie is taking Detroit. Gracie is 34-31. She is 3 games over 500. Evil Dead is 45-38. He's 7 games over 500. And Misty, who's not here at the moment, she's 35-32, 3 games over 500. We'll see who Evil Dead takes here in just a little bit. All right, if you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. All right, let's head out to Ford Field in Detroit for this one, the Bears and the Lions, here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan. It's the Bears and the Lions. And welcome in to another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. Great to have you along. The Bears at 3-3. The Lions at 4-2. Detroit in a 3-way tie for first. Evil Dead's going to take the Bears in this one. All right, Evil Dead, gotcha. The first of 2 here tonight. As we got in a little bit late, the Bears will kick off. There's the kick. We're underway. From the 7-yard line on the return, Dylan Neal over the 25, and Neal down the sideline. He may go. One-man debate. He's going to go coast to coast. Touchdown. Dylan Neal, a 93-yard touchdown. Kickoff return on the opening kickoff of the game. And Detroit takes a 6-0 lead. 93 yards for Dylan Neal, the 8th-year receiver out of VMI. That's one way to start the ball game. And the Lions go up 6-0. And now the extra point by Evan Belton, the rookie out of San Jose State. Kick is up, and it's good. And Detroit leads it 7-0. A lot of people haven't even sat down yet. Nice way to start the ball game. No, I didn't. What? I did not see. And if I did, I don't remember. So the Lions will kick off now. Oh, okay. Gotcha. And now the kickoff. It'll be fielded at the 6-yard line. Bringing it back for the Bears is number 86, Dominic Young, the rookie out of USC. It was rather boring this time. It went quickly. It went quicker than it normally does. Starting quarterback for the Bears, Jason Plunkett, in his 13th year out of Army.
1 minute. 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 1 minute.
So Detroit scores on the opening kickoff, and now Chicago will have it for the first time, starting at their own 32-yard line. Let's see if the Bears can answer quickly, what the Lions just did. 3 to the near side. Plunkett under center. Plunkett hands off to Leon McNeil, and McNeil's going to lose a yard back to the 31-yard line. Tackle made by number 31, Johnny Keys, second-year safety out of Ole Miss. Leon McNeil, the eighth-year back out of Missouri. On 2nd and 11, they hand off to McNeil, and this time McNeil makes his way out to the 39, a gain of 8. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 3 for the Bears. As we're coming up on 7 minutes left in the first quarter, Detroit on a kickoff return touchdown takes a 7-0 lead. And now 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett looking. Plunkett throws and caught down the sideline. Making the catch is number 89, and that's Broderick Shaw, the 4th-year receiver out of Tulsa. It's a 28-yard gain down to the Detroit 41-yard line. 1st and 10 Chicago. We had an injury timeout, 6:49 left here in the first quarter. Bears come out, 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett looking, throws underneath, and caught by Adam Montgomery down to the 32-yard line. A gain of 9, and that'll bring up 2nd and 1. Montgomery, the 4th-year receiver out of San Diego State. And he got shaken up. He'll go to the sideline. The Bears now at the Lion 32. We have the Bengals and the Packers after this. We'll go from Detroit to Lambeau Field in Green Bay. 2nd and 1 for the Bears. Plunkett under center. Plunkett hands off to McNeil, gets the first down. A yard out to the 31. And that'll move the chains. First down, Chicago. 6.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Lions up 7-0. Bears opening possession. Bears come out 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett to McNeil. Across the 30, and Leon McNeil down to the 26-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5 from the 26. Under 6 minutes left now in the first quarter. Everybody in tight for the Bears on 2nd and 5. They hand off to McNeil, who makes his way to the 25-yard line. Just a yard, and that'll bring up 3rd and 4. So the Bears face another 3rd down. This time, 3rd and 4 from the Lion 25-yard line. 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett looking. Plunkett throws and caught. Making the catch is Otto Stowe, the former Dolphin, down to the 18-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 8, and that'll be a Chicago first down. Otto Stowe, in his 12th year out of BYU, spent 11 years with Miami, now in his first year with the Bears. 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. Single back, Plunkett to McNeil, and McNeil makes his way to the 12, a gain of 6. It's a long, sustained drive by Chicago. It's going to bring up 2nd and 4 from the Lion 12-yard line. Again, everybody in tight. Plunkett under center. Plunkett fakes the handoff. Plunkett looking, throws, and incomplete. It was knocked away by Keys. Johnny Keys, the safety. They were looking for Otto Stowe, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 4 for the Bears. at the Detroit 12-yard line. 4 wide, Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett looking. Plunkett throws, and it's, Keys. That would have been 6 the other way had he caught it. Incomplete. Johnny Keys knocks another one down. It'll be 4th down, and the Bears will have to settle for a field goal. This will be a 29-yard attempt by Brandon West, the rookie out of South Carolina State. The kick is up, and it's good. And the Bears get on the scoreboard, but the Lions lead it 7-3. .424 left to play in the first quarter here at Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan. Week 7 here at Jammin' Sports. The Bears at 3-3, the Lions at 4-2. Once again, Detroit is currently tied for first in the division with the Packers and the Vikings, all 4-2. The Bears 1 game back. There's the kickoff by West. From the 5-yard line on the return, Dylan Neal. This time Neal only gets out to the 29-yard line. And now we'll see the rookie quarterback for Detroit out of Tennessee State, Max Long, their first-round draft pick. There he is. 4:20 left in the first. 7-3 Detroit. 1st and 10 Lions at their own 29-yard line. Detroit comes out, 3 to the near side. Long in the shotgun. Long looking. Long rolls out. Long throws and throws it away. Incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Couldn't find an open receiver. On 2nd and 10 from the 29-yard line. 4 wide. 3 to the far side. Long in the shotgun. In motion is Peak. Long looking. Throws underneath. Caught. Coming across. Philip White to the 41-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 12 yards and a Detroit first down. Philip White, the 4th-year receiver out of Florida. First down, Detroit. Everybody in tight now. One receiver set wide. Long under center. Long hands off to Carter Jamison. And Jamison picks up 2 to the 43-yard line. Jamison, the 5th-year back out of Oregon State. And that'll bring up 2nd and 8. We're coming up on 3.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. On 2nd down, Long in the shotgun. Long looking. Long throws, dumps it off to Philip White out to the 47. A gain of 5. Antonio Cheever, the linebacker, on the tackle. Cheever in his 4th year out of Rice, the linebacker. Formerly with the Dolphins. 3rd and 3, Detroit at their own 47-yard line. Long looking. Long throws and caught by Kevin Aarons, the tight end, across midfield to the 46-yard line. A 7-yard gain, a Lion first down. Into Bears territory. Kevin Aarons, the 3rd-year tight end out of UCLA. In the offset eye. Long under center. Aarons in motion. Long hands off to Carter Jamison. And Jamison will get taken down for a 1-yard loss back to the 46-yard line. And that'll bring up 2nd and 11. Coming up on 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Everybody in tight on 2nd and 11. Aarons in motion. Long drops back. Long looking. Throws and caught by Aarons down to the 34-yard line. That'll be a gain of 12 yards and a Detroit first down. 1:40 left in the first as the clock is moving. Detroit comes out in the I formation. Long to Jamison. And Jamison gets through and gets all the way down to the 21-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 13 yards for Carter Jamison. Another Detroit first down. It was a pretty pass on the previous play. First and 10 Lions at the Bear 21. 4 wide, Long under center. Long looking. Long throws near side. Caught by Aarons. Turns upfield. Inside the 10 all the way down to the 8-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. It'll be first and goal Detroit at the Bear 8. As for under a minute left in the quarter. Down to 45 seconds. Everybody in tight for Detroit. Long under center. Long to Jamison. And touchdown. Detroit. Carter Jamison, an 8-yard touchdown run around the right side. Got great blocking. The 5th-year back out of Oregon State. And the Lions make it a 2-score game. They're up 13-3. Evan Belton will come on for the point after. And now for the extra point. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. Lions lead it 14-3. 34 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Live from Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan. Week 7 here at Jammin' Sports. Evil Dead's happy. So let's recap the first quarter. The Lions return the opening kickoff for a touchdown. The Bears answer with a long drive for a field goal. And then Detroit, a long drive for another touchdown. The Lions lead it 14-3. And now Belton will kick off. From the 4-yard line on the return, this is Gavin Sparks. And Sparks gets upended at the 26-yard line. Literally. Sparks, the 5th-year back out of New Mexico State. And now Jason Plunkett will come on. The Bears are down by 11 with 30 seconds left in the first quarter. See if the Bears can get back in this game. Everybody in tight. 3 to the near side. Plunkett under center. Hands off. Nope. Fakes it. Looking. Throws. And caught on the dead run down the sideline. Broderick Shaw all the way down to the 30-yard line. It's a 44-yard gain by Broderick Shaw, the 4th-year receiver out of Tulsa. And just like that, the Bears are in Detroit territory. And that might have been the last play of the quarter. And it is. At the end of one, Lions up 14-3 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan. We start the second quarter. First and 10 for the Bears at the Lion 30-yard line. Plunkett calling an audible. Everybody in tight. Hands off. Nope. Play action. Throws. Caught down the middle. No. Incomplete. They were looking for Stafford. And that ball got knocked away by Chris Hardy, the 6th-year defensive back out of Illinois. Looking for Cody Stafford, the 5th-year receiver out of Virginia. It'll be second and 10 for the Bears at the Lion 30-yard line. Again, everybody in tight. Plunkett to McNeil. And McNeil bouncing around and gets down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 6. And that'll bring up 3rd and 4. Big third down for the Bears here if they want to get back in this game. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett looking, throws, and caught. Otto Stowe down to the 8-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. Chris Harding on the tackle. Will be first and goal. The Bears, excuse me. I got tongue-tied there for a moment. Down at the 8-yard line. Four wide for Chicago. Plunkett in the shotgun. First and goal. Plunkett draws back, throws, and it's picked off by Johnny Keys at the goal line. He could go coast to coast. I think he will. They're not going to catch him. Maybe. One-man debate. Touchdown, Detroit. A 100-yard interception return for touchdown by Johnny Keys. A 100-yard pick six for the second-year safety out of Ole Miss. And the Lions are just pouring it on. The Lions have scored on offense, defense, and special teams so far. They're 3 touchdowns. Lions just having a field day. It was a terrible pass. I'm glad you said that. I was going to say something. And now Brandon West for the point after. Kick is up, and it's good. And the Lions are up 21-3. An 18.3 possession lead for Detroit. And there's still 6:51 left in the half. The Lions' first touchdown was a kickoff return, so that's special teams. And then they had an offensive drive that ended with a touchdown. And then a defensive pick six. So they got all 3 phases covered in this one here in the first half. And now there's the kickoff. It'll be fielded by Gavin Sparks, who brings it out to the 26-yard line. Misty has returned. Hi, Misty. How is everything? Good. Your spaghetti was great. It was delicious. I had 2 helpings. Yeah, let's get a fumble return. Look, he wrote Guru for you. She says hi.
Hi, Gracie's here.
Gracie's here too. Say hi, Gracie. As Leon McNeil gets out to the 30-yard line, a gain of 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6 for the Bears, trailing 21-3. She's waiting. Evil Dead, she's waiting. There it is. She gave a thumbs up. 4 wide for Chicago, 2nd and 6 from the 30-yard line. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett looking, throws near side, and caught by Stowe. And Otto Stowe out to the 40-yard line, a gain of 10. And that'll be a Bears first down. Chicks dig me. Evil Des, chicks dig me. First and 10, Chicago. 3 to the far side. Plunkett in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Plunkett hands off to McNeil. And Leon McNeil out to the 45. A gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd and 5. Who do they play next week? I'll tell you right after this play. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Bears at their own 45-yard line. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett back. Plunkett throws to the far side where it's caught for a first down by Ken Florence, the rookie tight end out of UTEP, out to the 49-yard line. A gain of 11. First down, Chicago. Next week, the Bears are back at home. They'll play Philadelphia. And Detroit next week will host the Broncos. 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. They hand off to McNeil, and Leon McNeil to the 48. A gain of 2 to be 2nd and 8. First meeting of the season between the Bears and the Lions. On 2nd and 8 from the Detroit 48-yard line. Plunkett in the shotgun, 4 wide. Plunkett hands off to McNeil. And McNeil picks up, looks like 3 yards, down to the 44-yard line. Tackle was made by Stephen Brown, the second-year linebacker out of LSU. It'll be 3rd and 5 for the Chicago Bears, down by 18. 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett. It's a blitz. And they can't get him down. He manages to throw it away. Johnny Keys came in on the blitz, couldn't get him down. And Plunkett manages to throw it away. But that'll bring up 4th down. It'll be 4th and 5. And the Bears are going to have to punt. Back to punt, Eric Lasker. 3rd-year punter at a VMI. Lasker gets the punt away. Oh, he shanked that one. That's a shank. That was a 13-yard punt. Or as Evil Dead would say, quality. Detroit will take over at their own 31-yard line. 1st and 10 with 4:03 left to play here in the first half. Lions up by 18. They've dominated this first half so far. Everybody in tight, Long under center, 1st and 10. Aaron's in motion. Long. And the Bears blitz, and they get him back at the 23-yard line. A loss of 8 yards. On the sack was Terry Stewart, 7th-year linebacker at UNLV. I think I know one reason why Detroit's playing so well early on here. I think they're mad about their loss in overtime to the Rams last week. The Rams are the only undefeated team left, but Detroit played them right to the end. But the Rams prevailed. On 2nd and 18 from the 23-yard line. Detroit comes out, 3 to the near side. Long in the shotgun. Aaron's in motion. Long looking. Long throws underneath and caught by Carter Jamison out to the 28-yard line. A gain of 5. That's going to bring up 3rd and 13. Antonio Cheever on the tackle. Let's see if the Lions can convert on 3rd and 13. Single back. Long in the shotgun. Long looking. Long still looking. Throws near side. And caught by Jamison, but he gets pushed out of bounds for no gain. Right there to make the tackle was number 90. Zach Barrett, the linebacker, the rookie out of Georgia Tech. It'll be 4th and 13. Detroit will have to punt for the first time. Bryce Taylor will come on to punt. As Tyler gets the punt away. From and fair caught at the 26-yard line. Gavin Sparks on the fair catch. And now Chicago will take over 1st and 10. Detroit still up 21-3, 2:55 left to play here in the second quarter. See if the Bears can make it a 2-score game before halftime. Chicago does get the second half kickoff. 4 wide, Plunkett in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Plunkett hands off to McNeil, and Leon McNeil bursts through and gets 12 out to the 38-yard line. First down, Chicago. 2:40 and counting here in the first half. We'll have the Bengals at the Packers after this. We'll head up to Lambeau. Plunkett under center on 1st and 10. Plunkett hands off to McNeil, and Leon McNeil to the 42-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. Tackle made by David Russell, the defensive end in his 9th year out of Michigan. Will they get the play off before the 2-minute warning? They should. 2nd and 6 from their own 42. 4 wide, Plunkett under center. Fakes the handoff, rolls out, and now throws it downfield and overthrows everybody. We've hit the 2-minute warning with 1:58 left in the half here at Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan, Week 7 here at Jammin' Sports. It'll be 3rd and 6 for Chicago at their own 42-yard line. They come out 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett looking. Plunkett throws and dropped. That was dropped. Dominic Young couldn't hold on. It'll be 4th down, and Chicago will have to punt. And now the Lions with a chance to score again before halftime. Eric Lasker comes on to punt. Bobbles it and gets the punt away. Fair caught at the 16-yard line by Dylan Neal. Detroit has all 3 of their timeouts. 1:49 left in the half. If they score another touchdown, that would put them up by 25. And that would make it a 4-score game. Up by 18 at the moment. Empty backfield, 5 wide for Long in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Long looking. Throws down the middle and threw it behind his receiver. Phillip White, incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. That'll stop the clock with 1:46 left. It was. 2nd and 10 from the 16. Long in the shotgun. Long looking. Long throws and caught wide open. Dylan Neal across the 40 and out to the 45-yard line. A gain of 29 yards for Dylan Neal. 1st down Lions, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock with 1:37 left in the half. Well, this one is going to get out of hand before halftime if they score a touchdown. If the Bears can hold them to a field goal, it keeps it a 3-possession game. 4 wide, Long in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Long looking, rolls out, throws, dumps it off to Kevin Aarons down the sideline. Big run by Aarons all the way down to the 15. Wow. That's a 40-yard gain by Kevin Aarons, who made a nice move right after he caught the ball. Watch this. He goes, catches it, and whoop, I'm right between you. Had he caught that without spinning, I think he would have been tackled right away. 1st and 10 from the 15. Under a minute now, 57 seconds. 3 to the near side, Long in the shotgun. Long looking. The blitz gets it off to Carter Jamison down the sideline, and he's out of bounds at the 4-yard line. A gain of 11. And he stops the clock with 48 seconds left. Detroit has made this drive without having to take a timeout. They keep getting out of bounds. It'll be 1st and goal from the 4. 5 wide, empty backfield, Long in the shotgun. Long looking. Long throws to the end zone. Overthrows his target, incomplete. He was looking for Avery Grayson, the 5th-year receiver out of New Mexico State. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. 44 seconds left in the half. Long in the shotgun. 4 wide. Long looking. Long scrambling. Now he throws, and it's caught. No, it's dropped. Incomplete. Dylan Neal had it, but then lost it. And that'll bring up 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line. 37 seconds left in the half. Single back, Long in the shotgun. 3rd and goal. Long looking. Long throws underneath. Caught. Kevin Aarons. Touchdown, Detroit. A 4-yard touchdown catch by the tight end, Kevin Aarons. And this first half of domination by Detroit, amazing. They're up 27-3. That's a 24-point lead. The extra point will make it a 25-point lead, and that'll make it a 4-possession game. Evan Belton for the extra point. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Lions lead it 28-7, or 28-3, excuse me, with 34 seconds left. here in the first half. An incredible first half performance by Detroit. 2 offensive touchdowns, 1 defensive touchdown, and 1 special teams touchdown for Detroit. Belton will kick off for the Lions with 34 seconds left in the half. There's the kick from the 4-yard line. Gavin Sparks on the return over the 20, 25. They'll mark him down at the 25-yard line. 30 seconds left in the half. Bears are down by 25. That's not a typo. Not a typo at all. Misty goes, can I pick now or is it too late? Detroit's up by 25, Misty. I don't think I'll let you pick. Unless you want to take the Bears, I'll let you have them. Plunkett in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Plunkett, that's what I'm saying. Plunkett gets sacked back at the 16-yard line. A loss of 9 on the play by Deshaun Marsh in his 6th year out of LSU. A loss of 9. It'll be 2nd and 19 back at the 16-yard line. And I think the Bears are just going to let the clock run out. They get the second half kickoff. Nobody taking a timeout here. Will they get the playoff in time? No. We go to halftime. Halftime score, Detroit 28, Chicago 3 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan. We get set to start the third quarter. The Lions are up by 25 over the Bears, 28-3. The only good news for Chicago, they get the second half kickoff. It's a 4-possession game. There's the kick by Belton. It'll be fielded at the 4-yard line, bringing it back this time. Trying to pick up the number 86. That's Dominic Young, the rookie out of USC, out to the 25-yard line. So Jason Plunkett in the unenviable position of having to try to mount a comeback down by 25. We'll have the Bengals and the Packers after this. We'll head over to Lambeau Field. We'll go over to Cheese Country. On 1st and 10, Plunkett under center. Plunkett fakes the handoff, throws, and it's caught by Otto Stowe out to the 41-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 16, and that'll be a Chicago first down. First and 10 for the 41, 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett gets sacked back at the 36, a loss of 6. And that's Watts on the sack. That's DeAndre Watts, the rookie linebacker out of Rice. And that'll bring up 2nd and 16 for the Bears at their own 36-yard line. 7:15 and counting here in the third quarter. Bears come out in the I formation. Plunkett under center. Plunkett looking, throws near side, and caught by Leon McNeil. And McNeil ends up losing 2 yards on the play as Chris Hardy came up, made the tackle. It'll be 3rd and 18 for the Bears at their own 33-yard line. It has not been a good afternoon for the Chicago Bears so far. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Plunkett in the shotgun on 3rd and 18. Plunkett looking. Plunkett in trouble now, and he gets taken down. He gains 3 yards. The tackle made by Austin Frederick, the 8th-year linebacker out of Texas A&M. But it's going to bring up 4th and 15 with 6:20 left in the third quarter. And Eric Lasker will come on to punt for the Bears. Lasker gets the punt away. And this will be fielded at the 18-yard line. And Farrakhan, they'll call it at the 20 by Dylan Neal. And now the Detroit offense will come back out, led by Max Long. 6:07 left here in the third quarter. Detroit leads it 28-3. I actually thought this would be a much closer game than this. Lions come out. Long in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Long hands off to Carter Jamison out to the 24-yard line. A gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Under 6 minutes now left to play in the third quarter. Detroit comes out in the offset eye. Long under center. Aaron's in motion. Long fakes the handoff, but he gets sacked back at the 15-yard line. That's going to be a loss of 9 yards. The sack made by number 58, Corey Walters, the 13th-year linebacker out of Tulsa. That'll bring up 3rd and 14 for Detroit at their own 15-yard line. 5.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Lions come out 5 wide, empty backfield. Long in the shotgun. 3rd and 14. Long drops back, looking, throws deep, and caught for the first down. Kevin Aaron's out to the 38-yard line. A gain of 23 yards. And the big tight end comes up big again for Detroit. First down, Lions at their own 38-yard line. 4:50 and counting here in the third quarter. 4 wide, 3 to the far side on first down. Long looking. Long throws and caught somehow by Philip White to the Chicago 49-yard line. That'll be a gain of 13 yards. First down, Detroit into Bears territory. I don't know how he caught that one. In the offset eye, Long under center. 1st and 10. Long rolls out, throws deep, and incomplete. Oh boy, that was close. Isaac Peak nearly pulled it in, but it was knocked away at the last second. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Lions at the Chicago 49-yard line. Lions come out 4 wide this time. Single back. Long in the shotgun. 2nd and 10. Takes the snap. Looking. Throws it away. He felt the pressure. And that'll bring up 3rd and 10 for the Lions at the Bear 49-yard line. Clock stops with 4:07 left here in the third quarter. Lions come out 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Long in the shotgun. Long looking, throws deep, and it bounced off the helmet of Dylan Neal. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down. And the Lion drive stalls out. They still lead by 25, 28-3. And now Bryce Taylor will come on to punt. The rookie out of Western Illinois gets the punt away. And that will go out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Well, the Bears still down by 25 with 3:59 left to play here in the third quarter. Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan, Week 7 here at Jammin' Sports. They'll have it 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Chicago comes out. 3 to the far side. Plunkett in the shotgun. Throws outside. Caught by Adam Montgomery, who gets out to the 33. A gain of 13 and a Chicago first down. Clock keeps moving. 3:45 and counting here in the third. First and 10 Chicago. Everybody in tight. Plunkett under center. Plunkett fakes the handoff, rolls out, and throws, and caught by Montgomery again, out to the 37-yard line and bring up 2nd and 6. Stop the clock with 3:28 left here in the third quarter. Four wide for the Bears. Plunkett in the shotgun, 2nd and 6. Plunkett looking. Throws down the middle and caught by Montgomery out to the 44. And that'll be a gain of 7. Just enough for the first down. That'll move the chains. First down Bears. As we're coming up on 3 minutes now left to play in the third quarter. Bears come out 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Plunkett looking, throws, and Otto Stoa couldn't hold on. He took a pretty good shot from the linebacker, DeAndre Watts. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 44-yard line. 2:49 left in the third quarter. Bears come out 3 to the far side. Plunkett in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff, throws outside to Stowe. A one-handed catch as it gets out to the Detroit 45-yard line. A gain of 11. And that'll be a Chicago first down. Again, getting out of bounds, 2:45 left in the third. Bears trying to make it a 3-score game. It's a 4 at the moment. 1st and 10. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett to McNeil up the middle. A big gain by Leon McNeil all the way down to the 27-yard line. A gain of 18. First down Bears. Nice long sustained drive by Chicago down to the Detroit 27-yard line. On 1st and 10, everybody in tight for Chicago. Plunkett under center. Calling an audible. Plunkett hands off to McNeil. And McNeil breaks through, breaking tackles. It's a 4-yard pickup out to the 23-yard line. Austin Frederick, the linebacker, on the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 6 from the Detroit 23 with 1:45 remaining in the third. 3 to the near side. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett hands off to McNeil. And McNeil picks up 2 to the 21-yard line. And that'll bring up 3rd and 4. It's a long drive by Chicago, eating up a lot of time that they can ill afford to waste. On 3rd down from the Detroit 21-yard line, Plunkett takes the snap, throws down the middle, and caught by Ken Florence, the tight end, down to the 13-yard line. A gain of 8, and that'll be a Bears first down. 1 minute left and counting here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 for the Bears. 3 to the far side. Plunkett in the gun. Plunkett back. Plunkett rolls out and in trouble. Gets taken down at the 21-yard line. That'll be a loss of 8 yards. And once again, Austin Frederick, the linebacker, on the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 18. Clock is moving. 37 seconds left here in the third quarter. 2nd and 18 for the Bears at the Lion 21. Everybody in tight for Chicago. Plunkett under center. Plunkett to McNeil. And Leon McNeil makes his way to the 17. A gain of 5. And that'll bring up 3rd and 13. But that may do it for the third quarter. And it will. At the end of 3, Lions up 28-3 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan. We start the fourth quarter. 3rd and 13 for the Bears at the Lions' 17-yard line. Plunkett under center. Hands off to McNeil up the middle, and McNeil only picks up 2 yards to the 15. It'll be 4th down. Well, you're down by 25. If you're Chicago in the fourth quarter here, I'd go for it. And they are. 5 wide, empty backfield. Plunkett on 4th and 12 in the shotgun. Plunkett looking, throws to the end zone, incomplete. It'll be a turnover on downs. They were looking for Otto Stowe, but it was knocked away. And knocking it away was the linebacker, DeAndre Watts. A great play by him. And now Detroit will take over at their own 15-yard line, up 28-3. That was our score at halftime. Nobody has scored here in the second half. Not that Detroit needs to. Their defense is playing lights out. They can just coast. On 1st and 10, Plunkett to Jamison around the outside, and Jamison no gain, as the Bears are right there to make the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 15-yard line. 7:15 and counting. Lions 3 to the near side. Long in the shotgun. The rookie quarterback. Aaron's in motion. Long looking. Long throws it down the middle and caught by Carter Jamison all the way out to the 34-yard line. A gain of 19 yards and a Detroit first down. David Harrelson finally made the tackle. 12th year safety out of Oregon State. First and 10 Lions. They come out in the eye. Long under center. Aaron's in motion. Long to Jamison. And Jamison gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. The tackle made by number 97. That's Case Harlan, the second-year defensive end out of Maryland. Clock is moving, 6:12 and counting. Detroit's going to be 5 and 2. The Bears are going to fall to 3 and 4. Long in the shotgun on 2nd and 10. Long looking. Long is going to heave it deep. Here we go. Jump ball incomplete. Looking for Dylan Neal. It was knocked away by Lawson, number 36, Trevontae Lawson, the rookie out of South Carolina, the defensive back. 3rd and 10 for the Lions at their own 34-yard line. 4 wide. Long under center. Long draws back. Throws and caught by Isaac Peak out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 6. Harden again is there for the tackle. It'll be 4th down. And the Lions will have to punt with 5:35 and counting. Bryce Taylor will come on to punt. As Taylor will get the punt away from the 12-yard line. Gavin Sparks brings it back out to the 15. And with 5:19 left, the Bears will take over. It's still 28-3. Some highlights. Plunkett getting sacked. And Plunkett getting sacked. Been a rough afternoon for Jason Plunkett and the Chicago Bears, to say the least. Still, nobody has scored here in the second half. Bears will start their own 15-yard line. Bears just playing for pride now. Let's get a touchdown. Plunkett throws and gets it outside to the tight end, Ken Florence, out to the 18-yard line, a gain of 3. And that'll bring up 2nd and 7. I think it's safe to update the standings. What do you think? On 2nd and 7. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett throws and caught by Adam Montgomery out to the 25. And that's going to bring up 13 inches. And now on 3rd down from the 25-yard line. 4 wide, Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett looking. Throws, gets it outside to Otto Stowe. And Stowe down to the 41-yard line. A gain of 23 yards and a first down. Coming up on 4 minutes left. Plunkett in the shotgun, 4 wide. Plunkett looking, throws near side, incomplete. Threw it behind the receiver. That'll stop the clock with 3:56 left. It'll be 2nd and 10. Three to the near side for the Bears. Plunkett in the shotgun. 2nd and 10. Plunkett throws down the middle and caught by Montgomery across midfield to the 48-yard line. That'll be a gain of 11. Another Chicago first down. What do you mean? That's how many miles per hour you're walking. 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Plunkett, it's a blitz. Gets it off to McNeil. And McNeil picks up 2 out to the Lion 46-yard line. Marsh, the linebacker, is there for the tackle. It'll bring up 2nd and 8. This one's been over for a while. 3:10 and counting. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Bears at the Lion 46-yard line. Plunkett draws back, throws a screen to McNeil. And McNeil picks up a yard to the 45. Under 3 minutes left. It'll be 3rd and 7 for Chicago at the Detroit 45-yard line. Bears come out 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett looking. Plunkett throws deep and caught. No, Montgomery dropped it as it came down. I think reaching in there was number 25. That's Chris Hardy. I think he broke up that pass. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down. 4th and 7 for the Bears at the Lion 45-yard line. They'll probably go for it. Down by 25. Plunkett in the shotgun. 4th and 7. Plunkett looking. Throws and caught. Down the sideline for the first down, Dustin Page, the 2nd-year tight end out of Oregon State. And that'll be a gain of 16 yards. And that'll be a Chicago first down. As we're coming up on the 2-minute warning here. 4 wide, Plunkett under center. Plunkett drops back, throws underneath, caught by Florence down to the 24-yard line, a gain of 7. And that's the 2-minute warning with 1:59 left in regulation. Detroit up 28-3. Bears just trying to save face, trying to get a touchdown before the game's over. 4 wide, 2nd and 3. Plunkett looking, throws down the middle, and caught by Adam Montgomery to the 14-yard line. A gain of 10, and that'll be a Chicago first down. I think that's the distance you've walked, 0.1 mile. You're not going very fast, I've noticed. Absolutely, Evil Dead. 1st and 10 for the 14. Plunkett throws and nearly picked off. That was broken up. By number 26, Ken Hopkins, the 5th-year defensive back out of Miami. 1:23 left. 2nd and 10 Bears at the Lion 14-yard line. Plunkett in the shotgun, 4 wide. Plunkett looking, throws, and threw it behind his receiver, Montgomery, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 10. The Bears have definitely played better games. This is one they're going to want to forget. Bears come out 4 wide, 3rd and 10 from the Lion 14-yard line. 1:21 left. Plunkett takes the snap. Plunkett throws and is caught underneath by Florence down to the 8-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll be 4th and 4. Kerry Starnes on the tackle. The 12th-year safety out of LSU. And be 4th down. The Bears going for it. 4 wide, make it 5. Empty backfield. Plunkett throws outside, and it's caught by Montgomery down to the 3. Picks up the first down. It's a gain of 5. 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. 44 seconds left. Bears just trying to get a touchdown before the game's over. 1st and goal from the 3. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett looking. Plunkett rolls out, and Plunkett throws it away. He probably could have ran it in. And that'll stop the clock with 39 seconds. He's 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line. So the Lions are going to go to 5-2 on the season. They'll be in first place by a half game over the Vikings and Packers, who have yet to play this week. 2nd and goal from the 3. Plunkett looking. Plunkett rolls out. He's going to run it in himself, but he comes up a yard shy as Steven Brown, the linebacker, makes the tackle. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 1. We're down to 22 seconds. And the Bears actually take a timeout. That's how bad they want a touchdown. $18 seconds left. Everybody in tight for Chicago. Single back. Plunkett under center. As Plunkett looks, fires, and incomplete. He was going for Lampley, incomplete. Antonio Lampley, the rookie tight end out of Miami. 16 seconds left. It'll be 4th and goal for the Bears. Chicago. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett looking. Plunkett rolls out and throws and caught. But he's out of bounds. That was Adam Montgomery. He only got 1 foot in. It'll be a turnover on downs. Detroit will take over at the 1-yard line with 12 seconds left. One more snap and this one's over. Interesting enough, nobody scored in the second half unless they call this one a touchdown. All right, they want to look at it. No, he only got 1 foot in. That foot is up, and even that plant foot was out of bounds. And they agree, Evil Dead.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
This should be the last play of the game, unless Chicago can get a safety here. In the I formation, 1st and 10 from the 1. The handoff to Carter Jamison. A little breathing room, 2 yards out to the 3-yard line. And that will do it. The final seconds will tick away. Your final score, Detroit 28, Chicago 3. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. Bengals Packers up next.